I want more applause. I want more applause. All of you, come on over here. Come on. And I tell you to applaud, you'll applaud. Billy Barry or anybody else. Not dealing with rubbish here. Where am I? Oh, yes. Now, this is a 12-year-old young lady, and she's from Dundrum in Dublin, and she's the young star of Moll Flanders alongside Morgan Freeman, and the Sun, Moon and Stars alongside Angie Dickinson and Jason Donovan. And she's well on the road in the speech department and in the performing department, and we invited her along, Aisling, tonight to tell us about her favourite books which she came across because, as we always say to you, on the Late Late Show and on the radio programme, if you once can get your children interested in reading, you are giving them a gift beyond price. The habit of reading, the joy of reading, the pleasure in reading, you are giving something that they will have all the days of their life, and they will derive immense pleasure from it. So never ever forget books. Don't underrate them at Christmas. And here's Aisling Corcoran to tell us of a few favourites. Aisling? Good girl.
Hi everybody. There's a great selection of wonderful books on offer this year for all ages. This, The Fairy Tale Palace, is a beautifully detailed pop-up book, and with the figures and the models provided, I was able to recreate scenes from fairy tale favourites like Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella. There are lots of things to do in Teddy's shop. Open the door and you'll find 3 of Teddy's books, a heist chart, a jigsaw, a board game, and playing cards, and the most treasured possession of all, Teddy the Bear himself. There are many lift the flap books in the market, but this one, called Open House, particularly caught my attention. It includes a Roman street, a French chateau, and an English country mansion. It's very easy to use. Simply lift up the flap to find out what was happening, in this case, in a Japanese house 20 years ago. There are loads of inline skating guides, but I like this one, The Young Inline Skater. It shows you how to skate safely and confidently using the right equipment, and it shows you great new moves. The Magical Bicycle. Well, the first bicycle is always a much desired and very frustrating present. You want it, but you can't ride it. That is, until you unlock the magic as told in this beautifully illustrated book, The Magical Bicycle. A Child's Book of Play and Art is a stunning book of beautiful pictures and first words for the very young. Quality books in Irish for the young and the very young are on the increase. Branagus accordia ag sugra, seo leabhar anmhad a poist yoga, tá picturí deasa ann agus is féidir lena postí na gramáin a chuirsteach in san picturí freisin mar seo. Roisin ar stray, seo scéal wat the postí níos éasta, is frí Colleen óg a hagan go baile hotha clia lena mami, agus hain si ar stray, castar go leor dína éagsúla orthu, agus fain si a wami sa deireadh. Seo leabhar álinn faoi bán dearg agus lacha, tá picturí deas ann agus tá sé éasca le léamh. There are loads of personalised books in the market, and I found this one, My School Days. It helps you keep a record, like a diary, from your first day of junior infants right through to the last day of 6th class. Still on the subject of learning, I found this, The World is Full of Babies, a really interesting look on the process of birth. It helps you find out how long it takes a human baby to be born compared to an animal, a fish, a bird, or an insect. On Darkest Night is a magically illustrated book that tells the tale of a young girl who wanders out at night and goes far from home, and she'd never have been able to find her way home had it not been for her 3 friends, Mouse, Frog, and Glowworm. Batty Cat is a lovingly written tale written by Nicola Lindsay. She wrote it for her 2 daughters, and Batty Cat is modelled on their much-loved Mad Family cat. Books which I found great for older children would be these 4 shorter editions of Shakespeare's best-known plays, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, and Othello. Another couple of books which I found excellent for young teenagers were these: The Powder Monkey by Bill Wall, Fields of Home by Marisha Conlon McKenna, Landscape with Cracked Sheep by Mary Aragon, Riverside, The Street League by Peter Regan, and The Top Dog, written by a selection of young writers for young readers. Stinkbug's Legs, Lickable Wallpaper for Nurseries, Fresh Mud Burgers. All these and more are part of Roald Dahl's revolting recipes, the perfect book for any would-be chef this year. Based on the characters from the net, on CD-ROM, this book, Microphone, finds 11-year-old Indy surfing the net when ace reporter Microphone skids off the superhighway and boldly commandeers his computer screen. Another CD-ROM success has been this, The Great Green Mouse Disaster. It shows chaos when a group of mice run amok in a grand country hotel. Your help is needed to recover this group of mice, for which the reward will be yours of hearing them play together as one harmonious ensemble. While I'm on the subject of CDs, please allow me to depart briefly from books to mention this, a beautiful tape of classic children's songs from Ireland, and it is called When I Was Young. I also found this, A Tale of Two Kitchens, Skeal Gá Kishtin. It contains 13 episodes of a highly successful cartoon in which an ordinary kitchen is inhabited by a not-so-ordinary group of people, namely Graphics and his pals. There are loads of colouring books in the shops, such as this, Cuchulainn the Hero, a very realistically illustrated colouring book. Now back to our younger readers. This, I Can Stamp My ABC, is brilliant because it allows young children to muck about and have great fun, but still learning important shapes, numbers, and letters. Another one of my favourites for younger children would be this, Take Home the Pizza Pals. It contains 6 small books to help young children learn about time, objects, shapes, and numbers. I can't leave you tonight without giving you a few words of wisdom from Pooh's instruction book. Never underestimate the value of doing nothing. Now, I cannot say goodnight without mentioning these two, The King of Ireland's Son by Brendan Behan and The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen. These are definitely my favourite find this Christmas. Why? Because P.J. Lynch's illustrations just draw me right into the book. Now, it's been so hard to choose, but okay, my very, very, very last book tonight will be this, A Child's Book of Irish Rhymes. It's a beautiful collection of children's rhymes, the perfect collection to send you to sleep. Now, one of these caught my eye, but before I read it, please allow me to turn on this little gadget called the Itty Bitty Booklight. It's very useful if you sleep in a room with non-readers. The Little Elf Man. I saw a little elf man once down where the lilies blow. I asked him why he was so small and why he didn't grow. He slightly frowned, and with his eye he looked me through and through and said, I'm quite as big for me, said he, as you are big for you. So that's all the books I have for this year. So please don't forget to buy your children books this Christmas. You can never break or lose the magic absorbed through the covers of a book. Now, before I go, this is my favourite toy this Christmas.
Well done. Well done, darling. You did that extremely well. You did it extremely well. Come on, Dan. Well done. That was, give me a kiss. Well done. Happy Christmas to you. You did it extremely well. Extremely well. Good girl. Aisling Coughlin. Aisling Coughlin. No, I want to warn you, no easy job to go through that many books and remember authors and names and titles and do the whole thing. And she wasn't reading from autocue, she wasn't reading from cards, she was just doing it and beautifully done. Okay, now, on to another lovely piece of music. He's 11 years of age, he's from Balbriggan here in County Dublin. He's on a soccer and a cricket team, and he also plays tennis. And not only that, but he's the 1996 winner of the Under-11 Feis Ceoil at piano, and the Under-11 Feis Ceoil on cello as well. and his cello teacher is Nora Galeese in the Royal Irish Academy. Would you welcome, please, Ben Cashel from Balbriggan. Good boy. Done. Well done, Ben Cashel from Balbriggan, and that's called The Elephant by Sanson. The Elephant. Little toy, shows you the thinking all the time. You set the time to anything and press that, and it comes up digitally, you see at the top. Do you see that? 11 o'clock. And you press that, and it shows you what they're doing at any particular time at 11 o'clock. And you switch it around then to another time, say 2 o'clock, and you press that, and it shows 1:40, you see, 1:40, and you press that, and it goes on, moves on, and then at 1:40, you find out that they're having a little snooze, you see, they're having a little snooze in the garden. And then you go on, and you press it at, say, 3 o'clock, and you press that, oh, 4 o'clock, sorry about that, and it's 4 o'clock, and you press that little thing, and up comes, oh, they're still in the garden having a little picnic, and all of that sort of thing, and it's called the Tommy. You're unimpressed, I can see that. Yes, all right. It's all right, all right, all right, all right. What have we got now, folks? Okay. Yes. Oh, here we have Damien and Carl O'Callaghan, who are twins. From where?
Finglas.
Finglas, I see. How old are you?
10.
10. You're both the same age, are you? Because you're twins, aren't you? Yeah, very good. What is this that I have before me? What is it?
Power soccer.
Power soccer. Yeah. And we've had lots of power. What makes it different then? We've had soccer teams before and soccer games before. What makes it different?
Well, in this one you can actually chip it, like if you press that.
Oh yeah, you can chip. Yeah, but the ball is square. It's whatever it is, hexagonal or pentagonal or whatever. Oh, you can chip. I see. Yeah. So go ahead then and have a game then, and let's see it. This is an improved version. Oh, you can back kick as well. Yeah, right. And yes, yes. Oh, I like it. Yes, he's coming. There's a goal. Well done. It's a goal. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Start again. There we go. All right. So I can see. Yes, the ball doesn't roll as fast as the old circular ball, and you have the advantage that you can do a chip. What do you do now then? The ball is out of range. We have another player. Well done. Oh, great. That was a yes. Oh, you're in goal here. Yes. Yes. It's looking dangerous. Get rid of it. Yes. Very good. And the players can reach the ball wherever it is. Yes, pretty well. Yes, they can, and it's going to be. Is it? Close. You're moving around. Yes. I like it. Yes. Have a go. It's a back heel, is it? No. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's very satisfactory, isn't it? I mean, every player can reach every part of the pitch. And you can control the whole lot by means of the and it looks quite robust as well, doesn't it? Did you enjoy it, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of 10, then what would you give it?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah, it is very satisfactory, isn't it? Very good. Very much improved version. Thank you very much indeed, Donal and Damien and Carl O'Callaghan. Damien and Carl O'Callaghan, 10 years of age from Finglas. Well done, boys. Thank you for showing us that. Right, what next? Oh, it's yourself, is it? Very good. What is this? This is Power Zone.
And this is like a cross between the traditional board game and a video game.
Yes.
And it's 6 games in one. Now, the game I have loaded up here is Pool.
Yes.
So if you shoot against me here,
What are we supposed to do with
we're
this
going to
now?
rapid fire at each other. You have to try and get the pool balls into my nets, and I have to try and get them into your nets.
I have to get one of the numbered ones into one of the...
Yeah, and you get points. The higher the points.
I see, okay.
So just
oh, I see, yes, I see. Oh, well, there's no need to go so fast. I mean, I did. I got one in, I got one in.
so, you got the 6 in, Gay.
I got the 6 in, yes, I know. I'm clever.
I've no bullets left.
You've no bullets left?
No bullets left.
Neither have I.
And there's 5 other games, Gay, so you have 6 games in one. And if you don't want your kids to be playing video games,
yes,
they can play board games and they get the video game sound effects.
I see. It's very simple. It's not electric. It's not battery operated.
Just a battery for that, for the sound
just
effects, but everything else is mechanical.
Fantastic.
Great
very
fun.
good. Yeah, it's
Horizontal.
enjoyable, isn't it? Yes. I mean,
good crack.
we played it too fast, but in fact you have to play it fast.
Yeah, it's fast
Yes,
and frantic.
Rather faster than I anticipated. But
It's a new generation.
The new yes. Thank you very much indeed. That's enough of that. Horizontal, yes. Okay, Frank. A stick mic. Yes, I have a stick mic. Yes. No. Stick mic on. Stick mic on. Stick mic on. Yes.
This is a keyboard for your feet.
Yes.
It's called Big Step-a-Tune.
Big Step-a-Tune,
And
yes.
you can set off your beats and stuff here.
Yes.
And now, why you'd want to be able to play a tune with your feet, I don't know. But this is what you do with it then.
It sounds exactly the way you played the piano, Frank.
Well, I usually use that my feet there as well.
I recognize that. Yeah.
Over there. On the red thing.
Oh! I recognize.
Okay.
Wonderful. That, Frank, was one of the nicest versions of God Save the Queen I've heard in a long time. Well done. Hello, Pat.
Hello, Gay.
Look at her, little pixie
Little
Pat.
elf.
Yes. What is this, please?
This is the Tommy Turbo racing car.
The Tommy
It's a
Turbo
gorgeous
racing
little
car.
bright red racing car.
Yes.
It goes like this, goes forward
Yes.
and back. But the nice thing about it is that the steering wheel here looks like a steering
Oh,
wheel. The
you
control
can
looks
steer
like a
from there.
So you turn your wheel right.
Oh, give us a shot of this.
And
Oh, yeah.
And then you turn your wheel left.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes round in circles
Oh,
and does all
wow.
sorts of brilliant things.
Oh, fantastic.
You can park with it and everything.
Forward
it's great.
and reverse, and she'll do anything you want. Ain't that something?
It's cool.
Oh, I could get hours of pleasure out of that. Absolutely
It's
wonderful.
brilliant.
Thank you, Pat. That's the Tommy electronic battery-operated radio motor car and all of that sort of thing. What is this, Barbara?
Hiya.
Hello,
This is,
Barbara.
hello.
What have we here
This is
then?
Magic Dip.
Magic dip.
So it's a really simple process. You start off with things like dinosaurs and blank shoelaces and blank paper, and you end up with these wonderful coloured dinosaurs and amazing coloured sunglasses. But I have to admit that I actually had a little bit of help with these.
Well, hold on a minute now. What do you mean? You dip them into
I
what?
demonstrate.
Yes,
Okay,
demonstrate,
we've got a
yeah.
bowl of water.
Bowl of water, yes.
And we've got 4 little jars of paint.
Of
so we'll
paint,
start
yes.
off. You could even do this, guy.
Oh, yeah, you put that in
Put that
there,
in,
yeah.
and
You
it all
stir
spreads
it up.
out.
You
And
don't stir
really
it up.
quickly,
Yeah.
you put in another drop.
Yes, I see. Magic
And you
dip.
try and
yes.
create a marbling effect.
Magic dip. You
You make
have it.
like any kinds of patterns you want.
Yes, I see in there.
Okay,
yes.
get
Into the
another one.
water. Yeah.
One more colour?
Yeah. Okay. One more color. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's
Okay,
right.
and then you get your stirrer
Yeah.
and you just move it around like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever way you want, and you get swirly patterns, okay?
Yeah. Swirly pattern of that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then.
As you can see, I've got a clothes peg here somewhere. There we go. So I dip my clothes peg
Yes.
into the water like that.
Yes.
And then what you have to do, this is the difficult bit, you've got to blow on it. And you get this kind of, as you can see, mine aren't as good as these that were done by my
Yes,
10-year-old
sort of
daughter.
a sort of
But
a-
it's an attempt.
It's sort of a stratified kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah.
And then you hang that up to dry, do
Yeah,
you?
you do, or you
And
push it up
eventually
in the
dries
chimney.
out.
Lovely.
It smells heavily of paint. Wonderful.
So you can dip the
wonderful. And you
dinosaur
can
if you
dip
want.
these things in as well and
Yeah,
get
go
them
on, have a
coloured
go.
too. Is that it?
Yeah.
Very good. What's it called?
It's called Magic Dip.
Magic tip. Very good. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Barbara. Well done. That's an unusual thing. Leave it there. Okay. You're going the other way. Yes? Margaret. We have a dartboard.
Do you want to go, Gay? It's
Yeah, I don't mind.
Right,
Yes,
he's going
yes,
to hold it for us.
yes. And dartboard. No, keep it steady, will you? For heaven's sake, keep it steady. Okay, keep it steady there. Okay. You see, it's magnetic. It doesn't have a point. The darts don't have a point on them, so that whichever way they land,
So
they
that
will
if you
land
miss-
accurately. So if they miss, they just hit you in the eye, but at least there's no needle on them, you see, and that's the way it is, yeah?
One more
so
go
one
to
more
get
go,
Frank.
yes, go ahead, yes.
Whoa.
Very good, that's a bullseye. Well, close
well
to a bullseye.
done.
Very good.
Look at that.
It's the automagnetic dart. The automagnetic dart. Okay, will we have some? Oh, you have no. You do it. You do it. You do it. You do it. Yes, because my hands are full at the moment because I want to introduce another piece of music.
It's a good
you see.
old JCB
And,
excavator.
It's a JCB excavator.
Or
Isn't
cat
that wonderful?
excavator.
Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that the most superb thing you've ever seen? You could have hours and hours of enjoyment with that, scooping up the garden and
broken by
building
New
things,
Year's
and probably broken by New Year's Eve. Yeah, yeah. And could you bring it round? Could you centre it, please? Very
centre
good.
the top,
Centre
please.
the top, yes. If you could centre
I'm afraid
the top.
that works by foot.
Oh, I see, yes. I see. Oh, it works by foot, I see, yes. Yeah, yeah, you've broken it already, and it's not even Christmas yet. That's a wonderful thing. Well done, Donald. Thank you very much indeed. That's the caterpillar. What? Oh! Ursula! Ursula! Yes, my love.
Here for you, Gay.
Yes.
This is a little Ferris wheel. I'm going to wind it up and do it for
Ferris
you.
wheel. Just get rid of that microphone, yes. Little Ferris
Gay,
wheel.
there's only 500
Little
of
Ferris wheel,
these.
yes.
Just collectors collect these kind of thing, and the little teddies in them
What
are
do you mean
really...
collectors collect them?
Well, there's only 500 in the world. This is number 199 of these
500 of these.
Ferris
And this is
wheels.
199.
That's right.
And how much is it?
And it would be about £450.
450 pounds? Because it's
And this-
limited edition. is that-
Edition. And this is another little thing that comes along with it. And all the little teddies all move. Look, they're really nicely made, Gay.
That little
And this
motorbike
little-
and sidecar, sorry.
This little
just-
sidecar and motorbike would
little
be at
motorbike and
£150.
sidecar.
This little guy wanted to get to the Ferris wheel, but I think he's too small to get on.
I see.
I'm going to show you a couple of other collectibles
Yes,
really
yes.
quickly here.
And these are all classics now. These are
These
all
are all-
collectibles.
yeah.
Yes. All
Now, this
collectibles.
is, you might remember these.
And
now.
very expensive, yes.
Little
isn't
seal
that sweet?
and a little duck
Yes.
here.
Yes. Yes, give us the motorbike, yes. Yes.
I'm not doing this very well, Gay. Now, there we go. Ah! Well, you get the idea
They're
anyway.
wonderful. Well,
Little
and they're all
collectibles.
collectibles, and people buy them and
People buy
save
them
them.
and pay lots of money for
Isn't
these.
that the most extraordinary thing? Yes, and what's that? Kinetic, the kinetic wheel. The
You can
kinetic,
show
I
this.
do this one, yes. Yes, the kinetic wheel, you see, and you do that
an
with it.
ingenious
And,
toy.
it's an ingenious toy. It'll drive you mad in time. You'll end up in the bin. Because it's all magnetic and all of that sort of thing. Yes, well, that's enough of that. That's the kinetic wheel. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Okay, let's have some music now. Okay, some more music, ladies and gentlemen. This is our traditional Irish piece from Galway. 12 years of age, Maureen Brown, violinist, has been described as the finest upcoming fiddler in the county, and she was so described by Martin Hayes. And if that's not a recommendation, I don't know what is. Martin Hayes thinks she's terrific, and playing with her is her brother Brendan on the piano accordion. And they're joined by 8-year-old David Lydon from Spiddle. He's the reigning Connaught, North American champion, and British champion. Would you welcome, please, Maureen, Brendan, and David from Galway. Oscalia. Oscalia Vinish. Terrific. Os Gallium, ladies and gentlemen, the beach in Brendan and Maureen Brown and David Hayden. A lovely little dancer. River dance will never be dead while they're going around. What? Of course, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, before we close now, we're coming near the end, and before we close, I want to say a big thank you to Dunnes Stores. Leave out the gags, that's enough, none of that. Dunnes Stores gave us a whole range of toys for our set tonight, and every single one of them is going to charity from Dunnes Stores. Every single one of them going off to charity. I suppose, I'm just thinking, I suppose our names will end up in the judicial inquiry now as well as everything else. But our thanks to Dunnes Stores for all of that. It's very, very generous. And do you see that? What's he called? He's called, what is he called? He's a little bear and panda and a little Dalmatian pup, you see, a little bear and everything else. Yes, and Dunnes Stores have sent us one of those for everybody in the audience. A little bear and a little panda. Like that. Okay, there you go. Little bear and a little panda, well done. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but the RTE Guide now in your shops. The biggest edition ever, 186 pages, a print run of 550,000. We have to get rid of them some way. All your television and radio programs on all channels, not only over Christmas, but over New Year's as well. And it's traditional on the Late Late Toyshow to give one to every member of the audience. The RTE Guide. Good. Thank you. Well done. Okay. Everybody stand up, please. Everybody in the audience stand up. We are going to leave you tonight, just for a difference, because the audience have been very, very hard-working, but then they got their one. They've been very, very hard-working and a very jolly audience, and for once, they are going to sing us out tonight with led by Frank and the band. They are going to sing us out tonight from the Late Late Toy Show. We hope you enjoyed the toy show, and with their beautiful performance of Santa Claus is Coming, we bid you good night. We'll be with you next week, of course, again on the Late Late Show. And we wish you a very, very happy Christmas to all the girls and boys and all the mammies and daddies and everybody else all over the country, just in case you don't join us next week, because it's the 20th and coming near Christmas. But we wish you all a very happy and peaceful Christmas, all right? Right, Frank, take it away. All together now, please. Here we go.
And 30,000 acres of bog, much of which was turned over to found a forestry commission to provide pit props for Britain. But of course, in no time at all, wooden pit props had gone out and steel ones had come in. So we backed another loser. And then in 1933, the Jesuits came here and, of course, made a great many interior alterations to suit their own purposes, which was the ruination of Gandon's house. Curiously enough, I had, at a country house auction sale, had bought a folio of papers and things, and in it we discovered were Gandon's plans for the house, and with the aid of specialists in that period, we were able to get the answers right straight away, and the interior is completely restored. As I've grown older, I've had to worry more and more about the future of this house. My two surviving daughters are both married to men with their own estates in England. There will be no prospect of them, either of them, taking over here. And there was no other obvious person to inherit. The choice became one of selling or giving. And it struck me that it is a family collection. Lots of the things go back for generations, and it seems a pity to break it all up. And that's why I thought to conserve it, it would be perhaps sensible to offer it to the nation, who accepted it.
It was a great personal pleasure as well as an official appropriate function as President of Ireland to come here. But on behalf of the nation as a whole, that I have great pleasure in accepting this house. The significance, first of all, of the commitment to the house and grounds, and then of the generosity in wishing that the house and grounds would pass to the people of Ireland.